Irwin Allen's formulaic Monster of the Week shows got good ratings for both CBS and ABC. Executives at NBC wanted the same for their science fiction show, Star Trek. But creator Gene Roddenberry wasn't interested in adding more monsters. He saw Star Trek as a vehicle to influence social change. And in 1960s America, few topics seemed more important than racial equality and women's rights, issues that TV ignored. But Gene Roddenberry wasn't afraid. For 2 decades, African-American women were allowed only one role on television:
It ought to.
The servant.
And I didn't know what...
Lieutenant Uhura, take over navigation.
The breakthrough came when Nichelle Nichols was cast as Lieutenant Uhura, 4th in command on the Starship Enterprise. But Uhura was soon written out of storylines as other characters became more dominant. Frustrated, Nichols wrote a letter of resignation. Within hours, a certain dedicated fan requested a special meeting.
And I stood up to turn around and meet the Trekkie. And there is this man, bigger than life human being, Dr. Martin Luther King. He says, "I'm the Trekkie." He says, "I'm the biggest Trekkie on the planet, and I am Lieutenant Uhura's most ardent fan." He went on to say how important Star Trek was, that images on television permeate the culture, either for the good or for the bad, and this is for the highest good. He said, "You cannot abdicate your position. You are changing the minds of people across the world, because for the first time, through you, we see ourselves, what can be, what we are fighting for, what we are marching for."
Nichols returned to Star Trek,
Captain.
a singular role model for thousands of Americans who had never before seen a woman of color in a position of power.
Transporter room energized.